they'll ride across Iowa, and this year, Ragbrai begins in Siouxland. And of course, we're on your side with complete team coverage of this year's event. We're live in Orange City tonight with members of the KTIV team. Katie Cobble with Live Link 4 kicks off our team coverage tonight from Windmill Park. I know volunteers are already there. They are ready, but how is the atmosphere tonight in Orange City, Katie?
Yeah, Jessica, I've been here for just a couple of hours this afternoon, and there's already a lot of people arriving in Orange City. You mentioned we are under 48 hours before kickstands are up on Sunday morning, but there's already a lot of excitement. And it's just going to be even more as the night and tomorrow goes on. Well, everything kicks off right here in Orange City in Northwest Iowa on Sunday morning, and then from the Missouri River, and then they start a week-long trek across the state of Iowa, clear to the Mississippi River. Let's take a look at the route that riders have in store for them here this week. From Milford, cyclists will head to Esterville Monday for overnight town number 1. Day 3 will then take cyclists out of Northwest Iowa and into the overnight town of Forest City. From Forest City, it's a southward trip to Iowa Falls before heading east once again to Cedar Falls, then Olween, and then Guttenberg next Saturday along the Mississippi River. Now, every overnight town relies on a lot of volunteers to make this happen, but none more than Orange City, the kickoff town for this year's Ragbrai. I'm here with one of those volunteers. This is Amber Lucy, and you guys are no stranger to being host to big events, of course, the Tulip Festival, but you're kind of the information queen here for Ragbrai. Tell me what you guys do here getting ready for this.
Yeah, I look back and I think, it started back in January, honestly before, and the excitement has been building ever since, and it takes hundreds and hundreds of volunteers, and so it's such a privilege to be a host town, not only just like even the starting town, and so it takes, like I said, hundreds of volunteers, countless hours, and we're just really excited to show off our town, welcome people, have the Iowa Nice hospitality, and just show them, why Orange City is so great.
Well, you guys host the Tulip Festival just a few weeks ago, and we were talking a little bit off camera. This is kind of on steroids with as many people that are about to be in here for this weekend. How do you prepare for that and just the sheer number of people that are about to come here to Orange City?
Right. Well, it comes back to the volunteers, right? Everybody has a purpose and a place and a role, and really the town just comes together. We're no strangers to hosting big events like Tulip Festival, so we kind of have that routine down. But when we're going to quadruple the size of our town for about 24 to 36 hours, that's a big feat. And so we really rely on our community, and everyone pitches in to help wherever they can.
I know, and they are already doing so much work here in Orange City. It's very evident as soon as you drive into town, and a lot of this is all of that prep work coming into it, and that's where we find Taylor Decker. She is joining us live from another place here in Orange City. Taylor, you've been here all day, longer than I have. What have you seen as you kind of walk through Orange City today?
Yes, we have been out here since a little after 10 a.m. and I want to show you what we just found. It is the welcome sign when you kind of get into the Ragbrai space here in Orange City. This mural was painted by local high schoolers here, and it just goes to show that it was all hands on deck to really prep for Ragbrai and all the people that are about to come to town. Here's more of that setup. Orange City is known for its tulips, windmills, and Dutch heritage, but it's about to become a cycling hotspot as Ragbrai rolls into town for its official kickoff.
When do you get to welcome 20+ thousand people to a town of 6,000? Doesn't happen very often.
It all starts Saturday, also known as Day Zero. Riders will pedal in for check-in and pre-ride festivities, and it's expected to draw tens of thousands of visitors.
I've been ordering and running down supplies and messaging friends and family to get them here to help us out, because of course we're going to need a little extra staff for all the people that are going to be here.
Windmill Park is set up and ready to be the hub for activities. City officials say the influx of visitors will mean a direct boost to local businesses in the middle of summer.
Between the restaurants and coffee shops downtown, and all the hotels that are going to be full, it's really going to be a nice economic boom for people.
Volunteers are also playing a key role, setting up cultural exhibits and signs like these flowers that highlight the town's Dutch roots.
Hopefully just Dutch hospitality.
We're going to have a Dutch cityscape south of town, so as people leave, they can stop, take pictures with people in Dutch costumes. So there's definitely going to be a Dutch vibe to it.
Well, if tomorrow is day 0, today must be -1 because it's all hands on deck here, and you're going to start to see this town take shape even more throughout the next 24 hours with everyone coming to town. And there's lots more that we will be covering, and we have so much more that we'll be doing here on KTIV. But for now, Katie, I'll toss it back to you.
All right, thanks, Taylor. And thousands of cyclists will be heading right here to Orange City to kick off Ragbrai on Sunday. Most of them will be arriving, if not all of them, but tomorrow. A lot of them are going to be first-time riders, including meteorologist Owen Basselman. You and RJ got yourself roped into the first 2 days of Ragbrai. How are you feeling?
I'm ready to get the ride started. You know, we've been building the anticipation for months now, so the fact that Ragbrai is finally here and we'll be starting on Sunday, kind of crazy to think about all the preparation, hopefully going to pay off here soon.
What's the farthest you've trained so far, as far as mileage?
Yeah, the farthest RJ and I have gone is about 25 miles, so it's almost half of day one, so that's not bad. We're not thinking about the ride as 100 miles, 110 miles straight, though. We're finally going to be like, 10 miles here, 15 miles there, which sounds far more manageable.
One big important thing about this is the weather. What is it looking like for the first couple days here at Ragbrai?
Yeah, unfortunately, we do have that chance for storms coming on both Saturday and Sunday, and as Ron will talk about, both days also have a low chance for seeing some severe weather. So unfortunately, that's something that the riders are going to have to keep a watch for here as we get Ragbrai kicked off for the 52nd run of it. Thankfully, though, with the chance for rain and storms, temperature is actually going to stay on the cooler side, highs into the low 80s Saturday and Sunday. A little bit warmer on Monday, but it's really that chance for storms that we'll have to watch out for.
Well, Ragbrai takes place in Siouxland for the first 3 days. Of course, we start here in Orange City, and then let's take a look at just what towns are going to be passing through. From Orange City, riders will travel through Granville, then Primgar, en route to the first pass-through town of Hartley. From Hartley, it's a ride through May City before ending day 1 in Milford. That's a total of 79.2 miles. Then day 2, cyclists will leave Milford, head to Wapaton, and from there, it's a first for Ragbrai, a trip into Minnesota. Then they will head back into Iowa with a stop in Superior before ending the day in Esterville. Day 2, only 42.2 miles, so quite a bit shorter than day 1. But from there, it's into central Iowa, and then, of course, clear across the state, ending in Guttenberg into the Mississippi River, where they will dip their tire. Of course, that tire dip is going to be taking place here in Orange City as well. They've filled part of the windmill park with water from the Missouri River, and if riders want to take a bit of a detour, they can head to Hayward and dip their actual tires into the actual Missouri River. It's a tradition, if you didn't know, as a first-timer, to dip one tire at the Missouri, one at the Mississippi, but a lot of excitement coming.
Yeah, we'll be here dipping our tires, and you have to take part in that tradition, right?
Yeah, we are going to have way more coming up tomorrow as more and more cyclists and their support teams arrive here in Orange City, so be sure you tune in tomorrow night for News 4 at 6 as well for more team coverage, but we've got you covered, and of course Owen and RJ taking part in the first 2 days of Ragbrai, so watch for their coverage as well. But it's a lot of excitement, not only for KTIV, but everyone taking part in Ragbrai, Jessica.
Yeah, it's going to be a great event this year. Katie, thanks. All right, well, still to come tonight, we're talking a pick of the litter, how you can add these pups to your family.
From Siouxland's news source, Matt Green, Jessica Bowman, Chief Meteorologist Rhonda Mars, and Sports Wars with Jason Moeller. This is KTIV News 4 at 6.
Yeah, that's right. We're talking pick of